Are you a Forex trader? Are you interested in how the professional trades? Are you interested in trading plans for dollar pairs, yen pairs, gold, and US oil? I am going to go through my trading plans for next week, my entries, targets, and stop losses. If that sounds amazing, please give you a vote by liking and commenting on this video. My name is Ewinningstrategy. I'm a Forex trader, economist, and have 7 years of experience in trading Forex. I'm here to make you a better Forex trader. Trading Forex is risky, not appropriate for everyone. Past performance is not indicative of future results. Whatever has happened in the past doesn't need to happen in the future. So, don't risk more than 1% per trade. Don't lose more than 5% a month. And if you do so, please review your trading because you should be profitable before you even go live with your money. So, for the Australian dollar, we have already reached our taken profit zone for the month of December. We are done for the monthly. Now, we can also see in the COT report that we have already started to take some profit. That increases your risk for next week, but as we still continue higher, as we still are in a trend, we would still then continue to buy. So for next week, I don't want price to be below 75.38 for me to still be bullish. I would then look at prices like 75.89 and 75.64 as buy entries. I would then take that higher up to just short of 77. On the other side, there is a risk now that we might have a larger pullback. Just have that in mind. My stop losses will be, as always, 50 pips, so somewhere down here would be great below this 75.38. For euro dollar, as you can see, we have now tapped above our take profit zone for the month of December. Boom. Now, what do we do now? Well, the increased risk of prices starting to fall again is there. That's why we have rules of if price goes below 21.50, I'm no longer interested. Do I think 21.50 will be hit? No. But I would like price to come back down to 22.10 or 21.84. I don't know if I will get it, but I would hope for price to come back down there. On the other side, I would take profit back up at 23.5. Stop loss is also always 50 pips, so down below here, and this one would be down below S1. So one is in danger if I have 50 pips. I would then maybe move it down below 21.50 just to be sure on that. For the COT report on euro, we still see some profit taking, but now that we broke out this week, we are still continuing to look for the upside. We are still heavily long on the COT report, so I guess the only way is higher. It is depending on the stimulus package. For pound dollar, we almost hit the monthly take profit. Boom. The other side, I don't take credit for this one because I think it's only dependent on the deal that it will be done between the European Union and Britain. It also is going higher because of hopes of stimulus packages. Okay. On the other side, what are we doing next week? We are still going to continue to look for this one to go higher. I just want to say if price goes below 133, I am no longer interested. I will be interested in prices between 134.50 and 133.80 with a target of 137.70. On the other side, I also would like to have stop losses below here, but as you can see, it's a lot of pips at the moment. So if you want to take small losses here and there, that's up to you. Or if you want to have a larger stop, just take your lot size in half so you don't lose so much money, because there's nothing worse than losing money when you really could be in the market. So if it now goes in your direction, then you just add later instead of being very aggressive in the beginning. Okay? The COT report for pound shows that we did take profits last week, so have that in mind. For for gold, we are seeing higher prices. We are seeing higher prices. That's what the market does. So this week has been rather fantastic for gold buyers. My only question is, what are we doing here? Well, we have been in a range of consolidation because we reached target on Thursday. I would actually love to see price coming even lower before going higher. That just shows that the market didn't really take profit. And sellers didn't really come in at these prices. So we are cool. So it's a range between 1880 and 1890-ish. And I think that we might have a bit of a breakout on Monday before we're going higher, because a range hasn't been very straightforward in this market. So I then think that we might go up to 127, but even higher. I'm still thinking of 1970 or higher. I've also seen reports about 2,300. So for me, if I get entries here, I will try to keep it for as long as this price is still bullish. For now this week, let's look for entries. Now for this week, we might look for entries. We might want price to come back to 1870, 60 area, 65 area. I don't think it will come down to this price, but I would love it to do that. On the other side, if it now breaks higher, then you just add more positions. You only have 1% risk per trade. Don't lose more than 5% on a month on this one either. And if price goes below 1835, you're out and waiting for better markets. The same thing can be said about silver. We are still looking for this one to go higher. We can hope for a pullback back to 25. I don't know if we will ever get it because, well, it has tried before to come down to the buy price. So let's hope it does again. But if it does go higher, I will just catch the pullbacks, risk little, and try to hold on as for long as I can. Stop losses is at your own discretion at 1%. If price goes below, I would even say 2350-ish. It's quite far away, but down below here, before we think, this is no longer bullish because of this large move last week. For New Zealand, we haven't really taken our target yet, so at 72.60, that would be amazing to take price up there. For this week, we're just seeing price coming back to support would be amazing. Entry on Friday, hopefully something coming down to 71 or 70.90, and then take it back up to 72.60 for the month. And I don't want prices to be below 70.50. That's all. We are still looking for buys on New Zealand because we're still in an uptrend. USD CAD, I wouldn't say that's a breakout, but I would say that's coming back to resistance before turning lower again. The other thing is, it has taken profit for the month. It might not be bearish, but you would love that last price of 27.90. Take it down to 26.70. Stop loss above previous resistance or 50 pips, and you're golden. US oil is still moving higher, which we had predicting. That was a good entry. That was even better entry. We might look for price to come back to 74.94, up to 15.96 for this week, or even higher, up to take profit at just short of $52. So that would be up here somewhere. Look out for that. That would be an amazing week again. If price comes below these prices here at 46, 48, or 50, I wouldn't be too interested in the price anymore. Stop losses at 50 pips or at your own discretion of 1% per trade. Okay, cool. Now going into the yen pairs, I really want to say we're still bullish. We have on this one already hit the target for the month. So this one is trying to struggle out against the roof. The other thing is this now a bullish breakout higher? If it is, it will just continue higher. So now we're looking for price to come back to 78.50, give or take. Worst case 78.42, going higher up to 79. What was the monthly aggressive target? Or up to 79.58. If price now goes below this low here at 78, I wouldn't be too interested anymore. That's just 70 pips down. So this can turn lower, these can turn higher. We're looking for buys on yen pairs. We shall only let the market do what they want and just let them do it. This one, and on the other hand, has come back down to, I would call that a low. So I wouldn't be too interested. Yes, you can call it support, but I'm not so interested in CAD yen as much as the other ones because they're way more bullish. But of course, you can look for it to double top at 82 once again, if it turns bullish next week. If price goes below 80.30, okay. But I'm not so interested in this one, so I will just let this one pass. Euro yen has made price coming up to resistance, reacting off the buy zone, reacting off the buy zone, coming back to the buy zone. Are we going to be upwards? I don't know, but I just know that I want to buy it because it is still rising. It is on the hopes of the stimulus package. If price goes below 25.60, 125.60, I would no longer be interested in the buys. That is a good 100 pips down. All right. But still, if that happens, we are out. 50 pips stop loss, and you're golden. Target was 127.5. Pound yen, not really interested. It's just a sideways market. But if it starts to behave, I would love it to come higher, up to 120, 141 and 10 for the month. It hasn't reached a target yet of 142 and 33. Maybe that will happen this week. You never know. But we are still based upon Brexit on this one. So if it happens, if it doesn't happen, I don't know. Just a reminder, the COT report for Canadian dollar has become more bullish. So that would be amazing if USD CAD can go even lower. Just a reminder. For New Zealand yen, we haven't reached a target for the month of 75.5. We're still waiting for that to happen. And we have been in some kind of range, not really very positive. So I don't know if I want a higher high and then pull back before buying, but we haven't made a new lower low. So at this moment, if price goes below 73, it is no longer bullish, but that is 70 pips down. And if it does go higher, hey, that is what we're looking for, 75.5, 50 pips stop loss, and not below 73. Amazing. If you like this video, please give this video a like and a comment. Please subscribe if you really want to understand more of how I think, because tomorrow I will be live and I will cover all the pairs that you want me to cover for tomorrow, and I will give more in-depth analysis of each of the pairs that I've just rushed through now. I know, but this is what you guys wanted. So until next time, don't risk money you can't afford to lose, and boom, December has been amazing. And let's make January 2021 even better.